Welcome to VoxelCaverns. Java Dev 0.7. Player collision is beginning to come along. It's going to probably be improved after I finish this video, because I finished the great new debug features that I've been working with to try and debug it, because it's really hard to. Which means I can use Eclipse, so I don't have to use these files. I can use Eclipse debugger and VoxelCaverns debugger. So this was VoxelCaverns debugger, and this was Eclipse debugger, but you couldn't really input on Eclipse debugger. That has all changed with the new features. Welcome to the overworld in test. So first of all, you can read output without having to look at that. It's different colours, and it's pretty cool. Don't ask why I'm standing floating up here anyway, I should probably get out. Then you can normally move, but it's broken again. That's what I'm trying to debug at the moment with the new debug features. Oh, there's a little bit of moving. Here's one of the new debug features. Control and click. The block there is dirt. And say, I used to send secret messages to people by just doing this with that feature. Just go, and it says Dad. It's a secret message that I use to send. And it tells you the data. Adamant ore apparently has the data of 15. That makes me worry. It's not supposed to have the data of 15. Grass is supposed to have random data because it's like that. Stone is not supposed to have any data. And it tells you the light level as well. Of course you can turn off. Oh, sorry, I revealed the next feature. Well, I'll reveal it again. Input. And the hash value system I'm working on implementing. The problem with it is that it's value the set successfully. Value the comes up, the value the hasn't been set yet. Don't know what causes that, I just know that it happens. So you can use that button there starts Eclipse debug mode. And well, new commands clear. Help. Problem is you can't really scroll up. You could do hide debug. Show debug. Test mod. Test mod version. Okay. I've just lost connection with the update thread. I tried to fix things like this happening with mods, but it just does. No, we haven't. See, we haven't. You can check with this. What? Okay, I think we have. We've lost connection to the update thread. It's funny. Didn't tell test mod version to lose connection to the update. Oh. Here we. What's up with this command? So it receives test mod. This is where you go into debug. So this is how I would debug that. I would say, well, what the hell's it doing? It's going over to this, and it's saying that, and it's doing that. Then send us over to this, which triggers this, which triggers this. which triggers this. Handlers that contains key. This is where you begin to have a look in your mod. Turn false. Right, mod, you'll get mod file, the version. This is where the version thingy can come in. Of course, you've got to check it's been added. This might actually be my bug, because I haven't really debugged register command handler. Test mod control. No, it is receiving it. Okay, this is where you go into mod loader. You say, mod loader, what are you doing to this? Mod loader is just doing if that is null, which isn't null. I don't think. He adds the handler. And then gets the handler. And because command's a string, it has the hash code and everything. Then it creates a new list of handlers and puts the handler. So that shouldn't be buggy. This is what's going wrong. So it knows that it gets this far. That's wrong. I don't know what it has wrong with right. Because right would then go back to command handler and say, well, that's the wrong logger, isn't it? Logger equals VoxelCaverns.logger. VC mod. Logger equals mod.getMod logger. This is where we go back to mod loader and check that we specified a mod. This is when we go back to our main. Saying this. Now look at the specifications for a command handler. Boolean cmd vc mod. Go back to here. Super false main. So it is receiving that. So then you would go back to command handler and say, we're here. Where were we? Here. Then you got that, which goes to VoxelCaverns logger, which is a bit off, and it says, well, this definitely works, I've done it 1,000 times. It goes that, and it goes that, and then it right to outputs it. And also sends a chat message. So it doesn't accept the command, which obviously means that it doesn't let me press enter, or something's going on that I can't see. Test mod version. Yep. Okay, I probably spent ages just attempting to debug the test mod. Show that it is possible, but I don't think I made a very good impression. Next, for some more modding, I suppose. Just this time we'll do more advanced. Just to prove that stuff can be done as advanced. Like TNT. VoxelCaverns does not have TNT. What VoxelCaverns needs is TNT. TNT that explodes as soon as you place it. And it triggers other TNT blocks. It doesn't explode TNT blocks, but it triggers other TNT blocks. So how would you go about making this block? First of all, I, as the creator, would probably need to add something new to block. So you go into data, block. You probably type that, and then you'd go public int blast resistance equals 20. 30 might be good. And then you can probably add a creator. Just find public block, set blast resistance int level blast resistance equals level, return this. You say set the blast resistance and you'd say and that would mean that you would have blast resistance coded into the block. Here's the fun bit. New class. Block explodable. Let's just say that. And we'll extend block solid. Int x, int y, a world, of course. And that will just make it blow up. So I could use some code from the lighting manager here. Precisely the px and the p. Int px equals -10, or px is lower than 10, px plus. Oh, what? This just enables us to loop through the blocks. What you can say is that you want to get how far away it is, which means that you want to do, it says it in the lighting manager. That's all I can remember. I can't really remember how to do it. We'll just have a look at the lighting manager. That there. And that as well. Block explodable. Say minus posx. What is posx? That's just the position of the x. So do an nx minus x minus y, and that would tell you how far they are apart. Int blast power equals, say, 205, minus HF times 20. Int block ID int block at equals world dot get block ID. NX, NY, how many? We could do this with Z as well, except that it wouldn't be able to explode. Now we'll just do this with the current layer. And then we do if block at is not equal to naught. So if it's not air, then we'll see if it can be blown up. So we'll check its blast power to its resistance. So we'll do if block dot by, I think by ID is better for modders. There's another way of getting the block at dot blast resistance is greater than blast is smaller than blast power world dot set block ID NX NY layer naught. And that should essentially blow up. Block explodable. And block at I equals block ID. Else if block at, this is chained explosions now, equals block ID, then what we'll do is we'll say world dot set block needs update NX NY layer date true. So we'll tell it that that block wants to update next go. We need a texture for this. I'll probably just use stone texture or something. And source override those two. Got block update, block random update. We can just do return block update. Let's do it. And what's going to return false. World.set block ID XY layer. No, I forgot that part. That just makes it so that it's not going to constantly explode all the time. And then what we'll do is we'll explode world XY Z. And that should be able to blow the hell out of my world. So I'll just test it. And of course I've got to add it in this thing to make sure that it gets TNT equals new block explodable, and we'll say its ID is obviously going to be 25 and its texture index can be 0. I'm back. I accidentally pressed F10 when I pressed naught. As I'm saying, its text index can be naught for stone. And I think that should be ready for testing. Or it would be, but I've probably got to delete the saves because that means it resets the inventory with the new block. Where's the saves? Roaming. I could just delete the player file. That means it generates the player, but it doesn't regenerate the world. Oh, yeah, it's a new feature. It saves the player file. There we go. Now, bit of a funny explosion shape, but it does the job of TNT. It explodes pretty fast as well. DC, boolean, naught, false. Now I can just see what I'm doing. Just trolling about with this new block. I suppose just hold it constantly by the player. It won't be like this in the final game, of course. There's a cave. Just like a drill, super drill. Super drill! Mario time! No. Oh, I hit the bottom. And then I started going again. Oh, bin. Another caves. You just hit 1,000 blocks down. Another thing, block explodable, I didn't think about when I made it. Public int explosion size equals 255. That's just the int to use here. X size private int y will be explosion size divided by 20. Oh well. No, because it starts at, no it doesn't. So it's 255 divided by 20 is about decent. Public block explodable set explosion size int size explosion size equal size x size equals size divided by 20 plus 1 size private size underscore size underscore size, and that would just mean that I can make a super giant one. I could just say set explosion size 1000. That's probably not a good idea. As an error, of course. Turn this. I'm ready to blow the hell out of this world. Oh. Oh no. VC boo Lian no false no. Oh, you've got to be joking. That is just spasticated. I need a better circle code than that. That's the same one used for lighting though. Spasticate. That makes the update thread lag. Very fast. Bit dodgy. It's not really a TNT block, but it probably will be more like one in the future. Rather than just some kind of spasticated drill. Oh. Ah. Yay, new worlds blow up. Oh yeah, I can actually move. I can direct my player. And I stop because it's broken. I trolled the background there. Troll the foreground layer, that doesn't work. This layer's the best. And I can just troll this layer like that. We're in outer space, it looks like. On some evil inhabited planet. And if we put some grass in, not TNT, grass. No, we smashed the grass there. We add a couple of grass and we can do VC boolean true, which comes up with that. Strange. Oh yeah, I know why. We'll use a bit more TNT and go down a bit further. That's a little bit better. That's more like VoxelCaverns lighting. Horrifying. Another thing that's quite decent is the far lands. Go to 100 000 minus 100 000 far lands time. Entering the far lands, generating chunks. I mucked about in it before, so that's why it looks like this. But this is the far lands. Oh, I destroyed one of the blocks. Because the mouse is using player side, so it's actually destroying the correct blocks. But because it says spawn side, it's running like this. If I told the render code to do it properly, it would just look normal. Without geo-translate. This is geo-translated. If I did it without geo-translate, I have to update the code for everything. It would mean that modders would have a slightly harder time coding their entities. Yeah, but it would also mean that this wouldn't happen. But I only do it if people complain about this bug. It only starts really appearing at like minus 99999. Does it appear? Go to 0 minus 99999. Has it appeared then? The far lands bug? Not really. You can see it beginning to appear. Go to 0 minus 999. 99. This is when it begins to appear a bit more. You see, blocks go funny. They should still be able to spread though with block updates. And you can still get the ID. The block should be there. Stone, lava. Good. Anyway, end video.